All right. So, what is up? What is up, OTC Familia? We were having some technical difficulties, but we were able to get this rolling. So, all right. So today we're gonna go over a couple things. We're gonna go over NFTs. Is it a purchasable business? Yes, it is. We went over this before, but we're gonna break it down. We got the whole family in the house, so everybody say what's up.
Yo, yo.
What's up? Yo. My boy Ivan, we got boy Rafa, we got boy RJ, we got boy Mario, and who else up in here? I don't know. We'll see who else comes up in here. So, it's about to get crazy. We're about to have a lot of good opinions going on about these subjects, these points that we're gonna go over. Which Bitcoin to 100K, NFTs, meme coins. What's the next meme coin that's gonna pop off? What else? Staking. What else? Am I missing anything, guys?
Virtual reality, no?
Yeah. So VR, we're gonna talk about VR and NFTs, where that's headed. And let me see. Oh, altcoin rally time frame prediction. All right. So we got the subjects written down, guys, so we don't forget. No worries. And what do y'all think about? Oh, well, give me a quick second, guys. Let me go ahead right here. Join the chat if you want to join the family. OTC Familia. We're about to move on to the first thing right here. So let me, while I open up the YouTube page so we can see the chat on the channel, what do y'all guys think about Bitcoin right now being at 62K? Do y'all think we're going to go with scenario number one and break out of 66,000 and go above? Or scenario number two, where we break down to below 58,000 and retest 52? Or what do y'all think? What scenario are y'all looking at? I don't know if RJ, you want to start and then pass it on to the next person.
Right now, bro, it's got a lot of momentum going in. Um, I feel like this is when we hit also, 60K the first time. I remember, let me see real quick. The first time we hit 60K, we pretty much consolidated for almost a month. It was from 1st of February, we hit 58, and we made it all the way till May. So it was almost a month of us being playing around 50 to 62K. Now we're playing between 67 and 57, bro. So I don't necessarily would get so worried if we even go down to 52. I think that's still good support. Uh, Anything below 52, then I guess, we could start getting worried a little bit. But besides that, bro, I think we're still doing great. And, we can see that retail starting to come in little by little. A lot of food chains are starting to pick it up. Burger King just picked it up. I saw an article. I haven't done my own homework on it, but I saw Pizza Hut wants to do it now too. So yeah, man, it's really good news. You got El Salvador still having good news with it, and other little countries are trying to pick it up little by little.
Yeah, that is true, man. I saw an article today talking about how El Salvador has already been able to start building over 20 schools, hospitals, and all kinds of other things with the money that Bitcoin profits. So that's major. Rafa, I don't know if you want to go next and then pass it on to Mario. What do you think about Bitcoin right now and where it's headed?
I could see it, just coming back below 58 and then going back up. Um, just to shake off some people, have some people take profits, just like the president of El Salvador. He already took some profits to build those schools. Um, but overall, it's going to go up.
Mario, what do you think about BTC? You think we're gonna be above that 67,000 resistance by let's say when is Thanksgiving?
The last Thursday of, well, it's going to be the 25th.
So like 2 weeks. So where do you think we're gonna be at in 2 weeks, Mario? You think we're gonna be above that resistance or?
In 2 weeks. Yeah, I just see it. I see it eating out of here in 2 weeks.
out of there in 2 weeks.
That's what I'm hoping.
I don't
Yeah.
know if y'all saw the news. The mayor of New York, he
Oh
said
yeah.
he saw it already.
Yeah.
He wants to start getting Bitcoin.
Yeah, he wants to make his own coin too, like Miami
I was gonna
coin.
start, man. Getting paid in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good news. I know y'all. Did y'all see the commercial too? Was it Matt Damon that did a commercial too right now with Crypto.com? He just did that. He got Tom Brady. So now you got a lot of. Aaron Rodgers is about to start taking a portion of his salary in Bitcoin. So you're starting to see a lot of more influential people starting to take Bitcoin as a form of.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
it's
that's what
starting
I
to
was
become
talking
more
about, Mario.
mainstream.
If the scenario plays out that we do break above and beyond, once Thanksgiving comes, like I said, I see us coming even down to 52. You know, worst case scenario and holding. But if we still hold, bro, then the end of quarter four, we would break past 70K and go on to 75, 80K to 100. You know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Before we move on, Ivan, I'm not sure if you wanna put your 2 cents in where do you think Bitcoin is going?
I think it's gonna do okay because I read an article on. I don't know if you guys read up on the Federal Reserve and QE, and so Jerome Powell's already talking about that he is gonna start tapering. So they were buying Treasury bonds at 120 billion every month for this whole time that's been going on. That's why the markets have been stable. But usually when there's tapering going on where they're going to start buying less treasury bonds, that's when the market kind of like starts freaking out a little bit. But I haven't seen that happen, and so I'm guessing they're already getting ready for it. So I'm guessing like you guys say, Bitcoin going up.
Uh, so plan.
Just to add a little 2 cents, real
Yeah.
quick, Jay. The DXY is bullish for the next week or two, so I'm expecting that to pull back on these coins, get these coins at a little better price right before December comes. I'm also expecting that, so the DXY is bullish.
All right. All right. Yeah, that's important to note because this is Bitcoin against USDT. So, yeah, it's against the dollar here. So one thing that I wanted to bring up is that this is Plan B's target, 63K. We went over it whenever we were at 54K, and we said that we definitely saw his target hitting. But he said it was gonna be there by the end of the month. I said that it was gonna take us approximately the next 7 to 10 days in order to get there. So that was on the 10th of October. So from the 10th of October, we went to the 20th. All right. You can go back to that video on point, on the freaking 10th of October. Go back to that video. So I said 10 days, 7 to 10 days. That I did not think it was going to be until the end of the month. But I also said that once we hit that, that's why this drawing is here. I said we were going to probably retest that breakout and close around this area as Plan B predicted. So Plan B, the creator of the stock to flow, that stock to flow model that has been on point throughout the whole trajectory of Bitcoin since I want to say 2013, 2015 or so, is just insane. The next point of value that he is looking at is $88,000. All right. No, I'm lying. That is my prediction that I had called. He said we were gonna hit $98,000 by November. All right. So November, he said it was gonna close or be around worst case scenario $98,000. And then he said December was when it was gonna get crazy, and he said we're gonna hit $135,000. So according to his stock to flow model that has not missed a beat, that is what's about to happen. First checkpoint done, second checkpoint done. Let's see if we can hit the third mark on his stock to flow. But with that being said, do you guys know about the stock to flow, and what do y'all think about his prediction?
Never heard about it.
Mm.
Um, I don't know. I just think that right now Plan B is so mainstream. Everybody's following him. Everybody's following him. Uh, he's been on point though. That's why everybody's following him. But uh, I think he might be a whale, so he knows a little bit more than what we do.
So quick education on who Plan B is for our viewers to know who exactly is this person. What is that when I say Plan B? Like, who am I referring to? So I'm referring to this gentleman that is he's known. I mean, he know people know who he actually is, but he is a I think you would call it autonomous character. So he keeps his identity in private for obvious reasons. And he made this stock to flow model, which is how much there is, how much stock there is, to how much demand there is. So stock to flow, how much stock versus demand, pretty much. Put it in like layman's terms, and then the mathematical chart that he drew out to do the stock to flow, because that's exactly how they were able to kind of predict the value of gold and stuff like that. It's stock to flow. So he just did it, but with the numbers that Bitcoin has, the 22 million scarcity rate, the rate that is being picked up every single year, all of that into consideration. You put those points into this graph, let's say, and this is how you're able to make the stock to flow graph that is able to predict what has been going on. So it's not really him that he's a whale or whatnot, because he is definitely a whale. He's been in since 2013. So he's definitely up there, but it's not even that. It's just the mathematical equation behind Bitcoin, and it's way more easier to pinpoint than gold, because we could know how much gold there is at the moment, but then somebody could blow up a mine, and next thing you know, we got another ton of gold that was hidden inside a mine somewhere. So with Bitcoin, you know that it's only going to be 22 million ever mined, and that is how you get the mathematical equations behind Plan Bs. To keep it simple, you could go and look up exactly how the mathematical equation behind it goes to make the graph. But yes, stock versus demand versus time, and that is how we're able to get these targets that have been super on point. But yeah, so with that being said, we're gonna move on to the next one, unless anybody wants to add anything else to Bitcoin before we dip out.
I just wanted to ask if you had a link to that flow model. I want to learn it, or like try to like look at it, understand it a little bit more. It's making sense though what you're telling me.
You could just put S2F Plan B,
Okay,
and then
I remember that.
yeah, S2F, and then it'll come out, and you could see Plan B. So right here tells you about them. You should look it up in Google. Yahoo freaking sucks. That's why nothing's coming out. But it'll come out right away,
Yeah.
and then you'll be able to see
Appreciate
it for sure. You'll be able to see. Look right here. This is stock to flow. So we are right on target. We're right on target. Shit's about to get crazy. All right. So now we're gonna check this out real quick. We're at $62,000. Bitcoin's market cap 1.1 trillion. Not bad. Crazy, guys, crazy. So Bitcoin is king. Bitcoin has been doing great and has showed us the potential that these coins have. But we're gonna go and talk about potential in gains right now. So we're gonna go and start off with Cadena, KDA.
Yeah,
Man, so KDA has been
that
rallying.
motherfucker.
So this coin right here, the day that we went over on the 10th, October 10th, that is the day I found this gem, and it was at $1.85, $1.75 around this area right here. So now just 10, no, not 10 days. What are we out right now? November 20th. So I don't know, about 20 days later, so we are at $11. This thing just keeps breaking through. Look at this. Crazy. We're making higher highs live right now. Um, not all time highs, because its all time high on this coin was $88. So I see this as a competitor to Chainlink. From the creators or developers that made JP Morgan coin, they are the ones behind this project. Major, major, major. So huge gem. I don't know if y'all want to just say anything about the crazy gains that have been able to be seen in this time of age that we're living in, and if y'all want to try to wake up the viewers to what the heck is the potential here.
I want to buy more, but I'm looking for a dip, but that fucker keeps going up.
Right.
Yeah, just like Rafa says, I don't like buying on fucking highs either, but man, son of a bitch. It just.
I know, man.
I waited just a little bitty fucking dip, just a little red, but that bitch does not go red.
Yeah,
It's been like that since Jay showed me it back in the. See, that was the 31st, Jay.
Yeah.
That was on Sunday. And that fucker just hasn't fucking settled down at all.
Yeah, it was at like $7 when I was showing.
I've been staring at that fucker for 2 days.
Just keeps climbing.
Go down, I'm like, motherfucker. Oh well, I might have to just buy it on the high. Fuck it. I mean, it's still something, you know. What's it? I guess we got to do the average up method.
Dollar cost averaging.
Dollar cost averaging. Yeah, because I mean, it could retest around this $9.90, $10 zone, but I was waiting for it to kind of do that earlier, and it just, this wick just came down, retested that whole price action, and just kept going up. So I was like, damn, okay. So I mean, we'll see if some consolidation happens. We'll probably will end up going sideways, retesting this. If we break it, then we'll retest $8 or so. But I don't know, man. This thing is just gaining momentum right now, like crazy.
I don't know who mentioned that BTC could go to 52K. I really hope that comes to fruition because the alts follow. I really want these. I got a couple alts that I want to take a dip, so I can get in. So this is one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good dip. I kind of want that too. That 52. To happen that way, I could rack up, put some more on the coins that I already got.
Yeah,
man. Shit like XYO, another one.
XYO, man.
Boom, man. Let's pop it. So XYO is just booming. On that video that we went over, and I was with Rafa on that video, and I remember I was a little aggressive on that video. I was all like, man, if you don't buy right here, you're stupid. And then I felt bad.
I was like, all right, well, I guess I was dumb for not starting way before.
Oh, you saw that?
I started way back in fucking January when Raul told me.
Oh, man. Tell you. So we were right here.
The problem was, like I told Jay, man, like, it's because I set my priorities first to pay off my crib. See, I paid my crib off. Like, I paid it all off, and I'm like, now that I got the... Thank you, man. So now that I got that paid off, it's like, shit, now anything goes, baby. Now I can like really go in hard.
Yeah.
Went on the crypto.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and everybody has their priorities and their risk, so it's good that you have to always do what you're comfortable with, because if you're not comfortable with whatever you just did, let's say you put it on that trade right here, and then it would have done that dip, you might have gone insane and have taken it out, just like freaked out or something because you weren't comfortable with it. That's why whatever you're going to do, you have to be comfortable with what you're doing. Now, like you said, now you already paid it off. So whatever you invest, there's no emotions behind it. You're like, all right, it is what it is. Let's go. So
I could do it like Nino Brown. Cancel that bitch.
The boy Nino
Brown. Another.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean I think that's why I did it, and like now it's like no regrets. Like I'm not tripping. I put on XYO, UBX. It could pop off, it could not. But
hey, UBX made a nice dip too.
Yeah.
If you want to put
Hell
it
yeah.
on
So
that later.
bad. Yeah, he
Hell,
he
that's what
came
I
he
bought.
came on
Today,
the
Rafa?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
did.
right now
I
at a
got it. I
nice
got
spot.
it. Like I bought that dip, that 10%. It's like a 10% dip. I went right on it. Caught me a little more. See what happens.
yeah, he came on the 31st, so we set his whole KuCoin, BitTrue, all that up. So we do help people set up their accounts. If anybody's interested, let me know. Send a message. No, it's not free. Yes, it takes time, and hell yeah, it's worth it. It's a lot of information. Ivan, did you get some nuggets out of that night?
Best for $150 I ever spent.
Boom. So there you go. If anybody is interested, we're here to just help people get out of this rabbit hole that we're in of on financial literacy. Like we literally didn't know anything about how to make money when we started this whole journey. Let's say around 5-6 years ago, and the amount of information that we have gathered is insane. So people don't have 6 years to gather all this information. I know one day or a couple hours is a lot to take in, a lot of info. But like I even said, it is worth it because it has the potential to do this right here, guys. So check this out. The first time that we made that video and we told the viewers to get in, we were at 3 cents. We said that we could potentially go down to 2.5 cents. Rafa said he was looking at 2 cents even, and before we would go and skyrocket out of here. So I was a little aggressive, and I was like, man, if y'all don't buy around this area, y'all are stupid, and I'm sorry for that. I didn't mean to be so mean to the viewers, but that I was so confident, so like, because right here it shows this, but you need to see the Bitcoin chart to see when this project was at double zeros, triple zeros. So in order to be at 3 cents right now, I'm already over a 10x on this project, and we're at the ground floor of Coinbase. So now that Coinbase has picked it up, the only way is up from here. The only way is up. We managed to do the beautiful, beautiful little teacup, and this little teacup is gonna have huge gains. This little teacup is gonna go from 3 cents to 30 cents before people even realize what the fuck just happened. So this is not financial advice, guys. Y'all already know we're not financial advisors. We're just letting you know what we're doing on our journey. If you want to join that journey, follow the Telegram link at the beginning of the video, and you'll be able to see what's popping and what we're doing in our journey to become financially free and millionaires, really, right? So right here, guys, we went from 2.5 cents. If you would have invested at 2.5 cents and we went up to 5, that's already 100% return where we're at right now. So you already have doubled your money. That might not be like whoa to some people, but if you're trying to double your money in a hustle, it's a lot of work. If you're trying to double your money in the stock market, it's even more freaking work. So in order to double your money here in just a couple of weeks from October 10th to right now, 20 days later or so, it's insane. It's insane. 15 days later, 20 days later, whatever. Insane when you think about it. So what's going to happen when we hit 30 cents? That's a 10x from the price that we gave our people, right? Like Ivan and everybody in the Telegram, everybody got the same call at the same price, and now we're here. So it's insane the amount of gains that are coming. If you invest 1,000 and it becomes 10,000, that might not be a lot for some of the people watching, but for a lot of people, and by that I mean 90% of the people out there, that is a lot of money that could potentially put them one step ahead of the rat race. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I don't know if y'all want to add anything to that.
Hey, what was the highest price it went up to, bro?
Hey, that boy Luis just comes out of nowhere. What's up, bro? Man.
Well, I've been in here.
Oh man, well, shit, I didn't even know. Alright, so what's the highest price that this one went up to?
Yeah.
It doesn't show it here. Let's go to CoinMarketCap.
It just got listed on Crypto.com. I think it was the last highest price was at 6 or 5 cents.
So is that the reason for the push?
Yeah, bro. It got listed on Crypto.com yesterday or the day before. So shit, it might hit 12 cents, bro. We'll see if it hits 10 cents.
Yeah. So
Bro,
it says 6 cents there, but wasn't it higher on another move? Let me pull it up here. I think
when it went
might
up
have
to
been
like 5-6 cents, that's when it got listed on Coinbase.
higher.
And
So
now it got skipped to conflict liquidity coming in, so that shit should push it up even more.
so that's the highest high has always had as the all time high, 6 cents? No shit.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, bro.
Damn, major
We bought it at
potential
triple
then.
zeros.
Woo man.
Damn, y'all boys there.
Bro, when we hit 30
Yeah,
cents,
this shit
that's
goes
100x, bro.
way.
It's 100x at 30 cents.
I'm telling you, wait, I just need some of these coins to hit 10 cents, and if they hit $1, bro, I'm Gucci, man. That's it. That's it for me, wait.
I bet, man.
Out of there. Oh
Are you
man.
still holding Doge? Or you already sold out?
What'd you
Or
say?
that's someone else? Someone else had old Doge. I remember they bought it like at I don't know, like super cheap, and I think they already
I
had
don't
like
know, way. I
half a
never
mil.
bought into that.
Nah, I never. Oh no, somebody on the chat that completely disappeared off the chat after that.
Yeah,
But-
because he's rich now, bro.
But supposedly he invested $50,000 that he had gained from crypto gains, and he had invested a little bit amount. It became 50K. He YOLO'd the 50K on Doge, and it became like 2.5 million at like around the peak. So
Savage.
we don't know what happened. He posted it. He was like, "I'm walking out of my job," and then we never heard from him again.
Pause that shit.
So we don't know.
Deuces.
Who said, "I'm out"?
Ghosted
Thank
everybody.
you, Oasis. Straight talk. I'm out.
Yeah, which is
That's where
kind of
I'm-
like,
that's where I'm
wow.
going.
Asshole.
We know what happened.
No, man.
I'm going to Mexico if I fucking am able to retire on some bread shit.
Shit, y'all come up over here to Mexico, man. The bread lasts a lot longer.
Hey, I already told Rafa.
Because I'm from Chihuahua, but shit, I'm down to go wherever.
I'm going to Puebla with that boy Rafa. He already got a room for me and everything.
Over there in Chihuahua, I mean, you're welcome to stay too. There's fine ass girls there. So.
Don't let my wife hear. Moving on. So we're right here looking at these gains that are available in this time of age that we're living on in this crypto time. So just a year ago, to put it into perspective, you could have got it at 0003, 0003, 0002, 0001. That's insane. So from 0001, let's just say from where it's at right now, 0025 to where we're at now. How much is that? I should say right here at the bottom, guys, the whole complete gain that we've had. 57,000% gains, guys. 57,000% gains. So that means your money would have gone up 570x already. So if you would have invested 1,000, you would have had 570,000 at floor price. And that's why we're gonna give you some gems at the end of this video that I believe could be heading to some, some pretty good numbers. So we're gonna go and talk about some gems at the end. But I don't know if y'all want to say anything else about these crypto gains and what has been going on lately before we move on to the NFTs.
Polylastic is something to look at the chart too. I don't know if you want to pull that up today. Polylastic.
Yeah, my boy Luis, he's the one that called that coin out, and he told me,
Yeah.
but sometimes there's just not enough money to put in all these coins. So that's the only problem.
Like a UBX, XYO, PLX. What else y'all want?
Man, straight up. So PLX, is that how it is?
Then if you're about it,
V-Core,
I
V-Chain.
Yeah, you called with the calls, Luis. You called.
What else y'all want, bro?
We want another one.
I'm still.
Hey, you
Hey,
feeling on UBX though? Where it hitting at?
UBX, bro, it needs to get traction right now. UBX is more like a Web 3 point, right?
What do you mean?
I bet.
So
Oh, Web
point-
3. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Web 3
Web 3.0.
points, way. like right now, it was the DeFi coins bull run. Web3 way is probably gonna be behind like another 3 to 6 months. So right, like like that's what I'm just doing, bro. I'm just stacking the fuck out of my Web3 coins because that's gonna have the bull run's gonna come in, and they're lagging about 6 months behind in technology, like just 6 months behind. You know what I mean?
Yo, Luis, real quick. How do you spell polyastic?
Add an X,
Just
wait, take away the K.
POLX. That's the ticker.
Take away the K.
Okay. I'm over here struggling. Y'all guys can't even help me out. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
has migrated. KuCoin has temporarily paused deposits.
Coins.
Damn that boy.
Yeah,
what you need is a penny, bro.
Yeah,
out of there with a penny. Alright, so polyastic, here it is, guys. 0007, insane. We are in a little dip right now, nothing too crazy. Let's put it here. So polyastic, something to check is that the highest we were at was 008, which from current price would be a little over a 10x, which is not bad at all, especially if you think that polyastic, you said, was Polionex's coin, right? Luis?
Yo.
You said polyastic was Polionex's coin, or?
Nah, they're hold on.
Within the ever-evolving elastic finance industry. So they're a DeFi.
Yeah, that's a DeFi coin.
Okay. So this is another call that has been given right now. And again, we're not financial advisors, guys. We're just letting you know what we're doing, okay? You can take it however you want to take it. So there's another call that was just given by the call master himself, my boy Luis, aka Matita. And we are right now in front of your eyes at 0007. So we're going to come back in a month or so from now and see what the price is doing. This does look like a beautiful area of accumulation. Accumulation ends up going right back up and teacupping, okay? So just like my other calls that I have gave with the teacup, this is another one that might just catch some traction and go teacup and break out of that last high, and then we're off to the races to hit a penny. So this might be something that you might want to take a look at. DYOR. Do your own research. Dior. So don't mess around and come and blame anybody for anything, okay? We are just showing you what we're doing. Do what you want to do. All right, with that being said, we're going to move on to NFTs and why they are a purchasable business. So before I explain my point of view on it, oh shit, this thing's tripping. Whoops. Let me close this out, guys. This thing is tripping. All right, so before I explain my point of view on it, I just want to know if y'all have heard of NFTs that can make you money, and I don't know, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Have y'all heard of any NFTs that can make you money? Well, that's a dumb way to put it. That can make you money other than just holding the artwork, and but that can actually bring you other ways of living.
Like yeah, like passive income.
Passive income, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, Atari OG. So let's start off with Rafa, and then let's go with Matita, and then RJ, and then Mario, and Ivan. So we'll start off like that. That way everybody gets a quick turn to give their point of view. If y'all have anything to say on it, Rafa.
As far as this, I will let y'all take the floor, bro. I don't know what's going on with these shoes, so please enlighten me, guys.
Yeah. All right. Matita. Luis is pure silence. No.
Is that right? If I mention something on the polyastic?
Yeah.
All right. I just read it right now. It says polyastic token has migrated. KuCoin has temporarily paused deposits and withdrawal for Polyx as it's pending a contract update. The updated contracts are currently traded on PancakeSwap and BKEX. Damn, they ain't even selling on KuCoin right now.
What?
Nah, they're not. Yeah, that's what we're checking out right now. But back to the Atari. Back to the Atari. So, our Luis has nothing to say. RJ, you got you got anything to say about? Do have you ever heard of NFTs being a purchasable business?
I have not, bro.
Mario.
I mean, I've heard about it. I don't have too many NFTs, so I don't know too much about the NFTs.
The NFT world for
I'm
sure.
back, bro. Fucking over here, work. But now wait, what's up with that?
Oh, literally. Ivan, have you heard of well, yeah, I showed Ivan, so that's not even fair. I showed Ivan a couple days ago.
Yeah, he showed me. That's about it. I know what he knows.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna break it down for y'all just real quick. So a couple of weeks ago, I made a video that was about Artifact, this company right here, Artifact, and I broke down Artifact. If you want to know who they are, you can do your own research or go watch my video where I broke that down. But in this one, I'm just gonna go straight to the shoes and what's been going on. So Artifact is making sneakers, shoes, and stuff like that. Not only are they this one is their Atari OG, so they partner with Atari to make this shoe, which in itself is super freaking major. And this shoe right here, right now, the cheapest one is around 17. No, I'm sorry, 70. It's around $70,000, the cheapest one. So these shoes you cannot wear them physically. You cannot make the physical shoe on this one, which on other shoes that I'm about to show you, you can make them physical. So this one is just a shoe that you can wear inside the metaverse. So they are on the forefront of the metaverse fashion and what's gonna be the future of fashion, not only on the metaverse but in the real world. They are the next supreme of the metaverse and of the real world, really. So right here, these shoes for you not to be able to wear them in real life, but only on the metaverse, the Centraland, wherever, and to be worth $70,000. That is showing you the power of what's happening next. So these right here, they are also minting passes. So for the next projects, like right now, they're coming up with Clone X, which is gonna start at around 1 or 3 Ethereum floor. So it's gonna cost you around 4,000 to 12,000 to get this NFT that they're coming out with. And if you were to if you were holding one of these shoes or one of these NFTs that they have already released, you would have got that NFT for around $250, $300 at the current price. So again, public mint 1 to 3 Ethereum, 4,000 to $12,000. You as an NFT holder of Artifact, $250, $300 for that. If you don't want to hold it, just buy it and resell it. So they're giving you that value, which is huge. Other than that, check this out, guys. We're gonna go to forging. So they took out this Meta Pigeon a couple of months ago, and this Meta Pigeon right here is a virtual reality pigeon that you could see in augmented reality. So it's it's a it's a it's an augmented reality pigeon, guys. Do y'all know what augmented reality is? Everybody on here?
No, please enlighten me.
All right, so whenever you have a filter on Snapchat, you know that you can see the filter, and on some of the Snapchats, you can see like a little dog dancing, or they put different things. And yeah, so that's augmented reality. You can see things that are only in the digital world, but through these lenses, right? So now they got augmented reality goggles. So you can put the goggles on, and you can see the virtual world. And let's say that I'm going to a concert, and I'm gonna go and be at that concert, and then I'm going backstage because I got some VIP passes. So I'm going backstage, but only through virtual reality. So at my crib, I put on the glasses, and I'm there on the backstage, and I could see everything because they could scan everything now, and through the scanner, you could see everything now like 3D. So it's like you're there. And these people, they're gonna be wearing their goggles, so they're gonna be able to see you, but it's augmented reality. so they can still see their actual space where they're at, but they can see you because it's augmented reality, like the filter. If that makes sense. Make sense? Alright, your mic's cutting off, but alright, for sure. So Jeff Staple, the pigeon right here, it sold for a pigeon to the holder. So again, if you were a holder of one of their NFTs, you could have got this meta pigeon for a freaking dollar. Okay, a dollar. The meta pigeon sold for 100K about 3 months after it was released. One of the meta pigeons sold for 100K. The cheapest one right now is 70K. 70K for that meta pigeon. That in itself is like crazy ridiculous Shiba gains when you look at it, like crazy gains. A dollar to 70K value, that's insane. So the meta pigeons come with, so they have physical objects that you can redeem with it. So these physical objects, where the heck are they? Uh, so these physical objects, like that meta pigeon, comes with a shoe. Every year you can forge 3 to 4 times, so you can make 3 to 4 of these shoes every single year. All right. The sneakers online on eBay are selling from $10,000 to $20,000. So for you to have this, like this Fiwo shoe, right? For you to have the rights, oh, Mario. So for you to have the rights to be able to make this shoe, you have the rights to a business. You own a business. You know, you own a shoe business in this case because you're able to make this shoe every year and only at a limited quantity. You can't order 100 of them. You can only make, I think, one every quarter of the year. So it's like 4 a year, and that's how you're able to retain value and scarcity and rarity on these shoes. So that is insane, insane, guys, insane. Right now, Artifact was the first one I found, but right here, Spellfire is another one that I found, and they're already selling their NFTs, these cards. So these cards right here, you're able to buy them, and you're able to make real cards out of them. You own the rights, just like the shoe. So you're able to make physical cards out of them, and you're able to make digital cards to sell to the other players. So there's only 600 of those cards. There's only 600 spaces on each card for you to have the potential at a business, at owning this business. You know, so when you really put it into perspective, let's say you spend right here $1,000 on this card, but players want this card. It's a good card for them to use in the game. And this game, most importantly, has been out since 1994. It is being compared to Dungeons and Dragons. Already has millions of players that be playing on this. And you could buy a little business. You know, $127 to have this little business, to be an owner of this little business, and be able to have this card that you can sell. So of course, there's some blue chips in here, and the blue chips are not cheap. You're talking about 3,000, 4,000. I'll show you. You're talking about big money. But at the same time, if this game pops off, which I'm like 99% certain is gonna be a hit. It's already a hit. It's already a hit. Why wouldn't it be if now you're gonna be able to use augmented reality and see your dragons fight with the other players, and you're gonna be able to actually see, you're gonna be in the world, and you're gonna be able to actually see your monsters and all kinds of stuff. It's gonna be insane. So I'm gonna pause real quick. What do y'all think about that, guys? About where we're heading to with this augmented reality and VR and everything.
I think it's gonna become a competition, bro. Because right now, there's a lot of these coins now saying that they're making their own game. I don't know if y'all are any y'all familiar with DRA. That's another one that's making their own game too. I don't know.
Oh, there's I see one.
Uh,
Uh,
coin is called Atlas, bro.